Yesterday we saw the short description of the collection. If we have array also, so why we are using the collection, right? So inside the array also, what we are doing, inside the single variable we are adding the multiple elements, right? Inside the collection also we are adding same thing. Inside the say single object we are adding the multiple elements. Okay, inside the variable here we are adding the multiple elements. Inside the collection, inside the single object we are adding the multiple elements. In array we are adding the primitive types as well as the non primitive types of data, but inside the collection framework we can add only the non primitive type of data. Inside the array we add only homogeneous type of data, means only the single type of data or same type of data we can add inside the array. But inside the collection framework we can add the heterogeneous type of data, that is the different type of data we can add inside the collection framework. Okay, after that array size is fixed, we cannot increase the decrease size at the runtime, but collection framework size is not fixed. It will be increased or decreased at the runtime. After that, arrays are the inbuilt features of the features of the Java. So if you want to add any element or if you want to delete any element, so we have to build our own algorithm. But inside the collection, there are APIs present. API means classes, interfaces, and methods are the present. If you want to use that, if you want to add any element or if you want to remove any element, just simply we need to use that. After that, simply we learn the definition. What is meant by the collection? Collection is a Java is a framework that provides an architecture to store and manipulate the group of the object. So where we will deal with, so we are dealing with the objects here inside the collection. We are deals on the objects. Collection is a framework. Framework means there are some collection of classes and the interfaces and the methods. That only known as the framework. We have predefined frameworks, predefined classes, predefined methods, and predefined interfaces also. Okay, so just live is on, no? Okay, so if you need anything, simply we need to use that. Okay, after that, collection means single unit of object. Inside the single object we can add the multiple element, that is only known as the single unit of object. Java collection framework provides many interfaces like a set, list, queue, dequeue. We will learn this thing inside the hierarchy also. After that, many classes are also present inside the Java collection, like array list, vector, linked list, priority queue, hash list, linked hash set, or tree set also. Okay, what is the framework inside the Java? So it provides ready-made architecture. Suppose if you want array list or linked list and all, so there is a ready-made architecture. If you want to use that, just create a variable, create an object, and you can use that thing. Okay, so it provides ready-made architecture. That is only known as the framework. After that, it represents a set of classes and interfaces. Which are the classes and which are the interfaces present inside the collection framework? That is the set, interfaces, queue, dequeue. And if you talk about the classes, means array list, linked list, priority queue, and all. Okay. So what is the collection framework? The collection framework represents the architecture of storing and manipulating a group of objects. If you want to store an object, if you want to perform any operation on the object, that time we are using the collection framework. Okay, that time simply we will use the collection framework. After that, inside that we have a interfaces and its implementation also, that is meant by classes. We saw that if I ask you the definition of the array list, so what is meant by the array list? Array list is a implementation of the list interface, right? That's why here it is written that interface and its implementation. Okay, that means the classes. After that, algorithm is also there inside the collection framework. Now if you move to the hierarchy, there in the blue color line there are the interface, and the green color boxes there are the classes. So which are the interfaces here? There is iterable, collection, list, queue, and the set, and then DQ and the sorted set. These are all are the interface which are present inside the collection interface. If you talk about the classes, means array list, linked list, vector, stack, then array DQ, priority queue, hash set, linked hash, and tree set. These all are the classes. If I ask you which is the parent interface here, means see upside. Iterable. Iterable is a parent class of the collection. Okay, parent interface of the collection. Collection is a interface here. Okay, list, queue, and set is also interface. If I ask you which is the parent classes of the all the classes inside the Java, object. Object is a parent class of the all the classes which are present inside the Java. After that, inside the list interface, we have classes the array list, linked list, vector, and stack. Today we will talk about the list interface. So what are the properties which are present inside a list interface? We will first see what is the difference between the list and set, and after that we will move into the list interface. Okay, if you know the difference now, so that time you can easily understand what is the collection. If you don't know the difference and also you will be confused what is the property in array list, what is the property in hash set, what is the property which are present inside a set, you will be confused. So first we have to see the difference between the list and the set, and that is easy only. Okay, simply, so this is the difference between the list and the set. So as you know that if we talk about the array, so array are the index base, means if we add the values it will be add on the 0th index first. If we add second value means first index, third value means second index. Same like that, list is an index based data structure, means if we add first values it will be on the 0th index, second value on the first index, third value on the same like that. But set is not a index based data structure, it stores the data according to the hash code value. According to the hash code it will add the values, but inside the list it will be add the values on the base of index. Inside the list we can store the duplicate element, but inside the set we cannot allow to store the duplicate element. We will try to create, after that you will be easily understand. Okay, see, simple, if you want to use the list interface or the set interface, we cannot create an object of the interface, right? Can we able to create the object of the interface? Can we able to create? Interface cannot be instantiated, right? True or false? True, no? Okay. So inside the list interface, we have many classes: array list, linked list, vector, stack. So these are all are inheriting the list interface. Means whatever the properties we have here, properties and behavior, that will indirectly come into the classes which are implementing them. Right. Inside the set also same thing will happen. If you want to use list interface or the set interface, simply we have to use the classes. Any classes you can prefer. Simply you will try with the array list and you will try with the hash set also. So if you want to use the array list, how to use that? Simply you have to create an object, because there are predefined methods present, right? If you want to use that method which are present inside the array list or the lists, how to do that? Simply we have to create an object, and with the help of object we can call the methods, right? That are the basic thing. After that, simply I am creating the object of the array list. This is the array list. You have to import also. Okay, and where it is present, it is present in the java.util package. Okay, where it is present inside the java.util package. Okay, al I am writing here. So object is created now, array list object is created now. So inside the array list we have a many methods. Okay, we will see which are the methods which are present inside the array list, but for now we will just simply use the add method. Yesterday also we tried, today also we will try the same thing. Okay, so if you want to add any element inside the array list, simply we have to write object dot add. You can see we are calling same like a method also. If you want to call the method, you can call with the help of object. The add method is present inside the list interface, means it is present inside the collection interface. But when we implement the collection interface, collection interface, it will come into the list. Means list is extends collection. No, so all the methods which are present inside the collection, that will come into the list. Whatever method present inside list interface, that will come into the array list, because array list implement list, right? Array list implement list. So whatever method present inside a list or the collection, that will all that will indirectly come into the array list. Now if you want to use this, simply we will write object dot method name as the al dot add. If you want to add any element, simply we can use like that. This time I am adding the integer parameter, integer element, right? After that, al dot add I am adding simply string. If you want to add, so Java I am adding this time. Okay, if you want to add any character, so you can add here. Or if you want to add any value like float, if you want to add 1.2 f, yes, like that we can add. After that, if you want to print that one, how will you print that? System dot out, simply you can use, or you can use the for each loop also. For each loop we will run inside the collection. Okay, if you want to print that, simply you have to write al, and if you run this one, these things are printing here. Okay, so inside the difference also we saw the same thing. List is an index based data structure, means if we add first value, it will add on the, which is the index 0, then first, 2 and 3. It will add the values on the base of the index. If you see the earliest properties also, if I write here comma and space, see here one method will be present here. Is the add. See int index and the object element. Means if you want to add the values on the on the base of index also, you can add here. Okay, if I write here 0 comma uh, 10 also, see you can able to add. So it will be add on the 0th index. See it will be add. If you write this line downside also, you can able to add this one. Okay, because inside the list interface we are adding the values on the base of index. Okay. After that, list can store the duplicate elements also. We will try to add the duplicate element. Simply, I'm copying this, and here I will paste this one. 3 times I will paste. Okay, and these things also I will try to paste it. Now, if I run this one, so can it will be print or not print? It will print. How much time? How much time 1.2 f will be print? 3 times. And Java. If I run this one, 10, then Java 1.2 of the printing is 3 times, and Java is also printing 3 times. We will see the another property. It can store any number of the null values. Null is the values only, right? It is storing the elements, duplicate elements, so it will be obviously allow the null value also. So we will try to write that. Simply we will try to add the null values. al dot add, and here I am trying to add the null. Now it will give the error or it will be print. If I run this one, see it is printing the null value. Now we will try to add the duplicate null value here. Just simply I will copy this one and I will paste it here. 3 times I am pasting. Okay. If I run this one, null value is also printing. Right. Another property is that list follows the insertion order. So what is it means? Anyone knows what is it means? Uh, Whatever types we have added the elements in same order, it will print the element. See, first we have added the 10, so it is adding 10 here. After that, if you are adding Java, so it is adding Java. Then C, so C, then 1.2f and 1.2f, so it will adding same thing. Whatever order we have added the elements in same order, it will be print or add the element. Yes, bro. Yes, yes, we will see. We will see, bro. We have lot of time. Okay, so this is the insertion order. After that, we can iterate the list element by iterator and the list iterator. So what we have inside the list interface, we have one iterator, that is the iterator and the list iterator. To iterate the value, we can use the iterator value. Iterate means just to get the values. Okay, if you want to get the values, we can get that. Now we will try to see. Before that, we will see the set. Okay, after that we will see the iterator and the set list iterator and the what is meant by list iterator. We can see that. Okay, now we will see this set. Set not index based data structure. Set is not a index based data structure. It will add the values according to the hash code value. So simply we will create an object of the set also. So simply I will come downside, and how to create an object of the set. If you want to use that, we will go to the hierarchy and we will use any values. So I am using here hash set. So hash set here. Okay, simply we have to create an object. HS. Okay, this is the generics. We will see later. Okay, so after that, if you want to add the values, simply we have to use the which method? Add method, right? Because add method is present on the in the collection. Okay, it is inheriting to all the values from the collection. Collection is here. After that, all the methods come from collection to the set, and from set to the hash set, right? After that, if you want to add any values, so simply we will add that. So first 10 I am adding, then we will try to add the heterogeneous value here. Okay, so here I'm adding Python. Okay, hs dot add, simply I'm trying to add here t. Okay, after that hs dot add anything. Try to add the float value is also 1, 2.7. Okay, and if you want to print this one, means same type you can print that. How to print that? Yes, if I run this one, see, so what you are observing here? Ascending order? No.
Order will not follow.
It is following order or not?
No, because
Which order it is not following? Insertion order, right? Inside this set, it is not following the insertion order. It is add the values on the base of hash code. Okay, it is adding the values on the base of hash code. So if you see the another point is that set does not follow does not allow the story element duplicate element, and after that here set does not follow the insertion order, that we saw that, right? Set is not following the insertion order, but inside the array list, sorry, inside the list it is following the insertion order. After that we will try to store the duplicate value, it will be stored or not. So simply we will copy this thing from here I am pasting that. Two time. If I run this one, means it will be print or not? No. How much error? Error it will throw or what? Yes. One time it will print. Even three time it will be print. Zero time. One. Okay. If I run this one. See, only how much time? If I run this one time only it will be printing. If you add the duplicate value, so what it will do? It will be consider that value as a one type only. Okay, it will consider the value as a one type only. Means set is does not allow the duplicate values. If you add two or three times also, so it will be print only one time. If you add, see here, three times, so it is allowing only the one time. Now we will try to add simple as a null value. Ss dot add, and here I am writing null. So can it will be add the null value? Null it is adding. But if I print this one multiple times, because null is also a value, right? So it will be not allowed. So it is not allowing that. Now we will see the iterator. What is meant by the iterator? Which are present inside the list interface, which are present inside the list interface, and which are present inside the set interface. Inside the list interface, we have an iterator as well as the list iterator. But inside the set interface, we have only the iterator. So what does it means? So with the help of iterator, we can iterate the value on the forward side, not the backward side. Okay. And with the help of list iterator, we can iterate the value in the forward side also, in the backward side also. Okay. But with the help of iterator, we can it, yes, we can iterate on the forward side, not in the backward side. Okay. With the help of iterator, we can forward. So inside the list, we can iterate the order in the uh, forward direction also, in the backward direction also. But inside the set, we can iterate the value in the only in the forward direction, because it have only the iterator. It don't have any list iterator. So simply we will come here. Okay, and for now I am commenting this. Commenting means it will be ignore. It is ignored by the GB. Okay, so after that el dot iterator, simply I am writing, and it will return the iterator. So we have to store somewhere, so assigning to the variable, and I am writing here idea. Okay, this is the idea. I will explain you how it is work, iterator, no, how it will be work. So I will explain you all the things. For that we will see. I am removing this line. This line we don't want now. Okay, so iterator object we have returned. This iterator object we have returned. So it have three main methods. That is the iterator has next, iterator return, sorry, iterator has next, iterator next, and one we have, that is the iterator. I think close one minute as you will see. I am writing here the while. Okay, we have to iterate the values, no. So for that I am writing here simply while. After that here itr dot has next. Simply I am writing here itr dot has next, and simply I am writing here system dot out itr. Iterator has next, next, and one is the remove. Okay, three methods, that is the has next, next, and the remove. Three methods is present inside the iterator. Okay, now here we have to use the next method. Why I am using that? And if I run this one, so what we will get? See, 10 Java, C, 1.2, 1.2, all the things are we are getting. How we will get that? Okay, for that we will reduce the values. Okay, and Java also we have this. Simply we will copy this thing. We will come into the Okay, this is our collection object, that is the AL. Inside the AL object we have a multiple values, right? That is the 10, Java, C and all. Okay, so here we are using the iterator. So what it will be do, which object we have here, which object we have here, which is the object we have here, AL. So simply I will write here AL, right? This is the object we have, that is the AL. So what iterator will do? So iterator create one object, and with the help of that iterator, this will point out to this object. It will point out to this object. Okay. If you have object, no, that is the iterator. That is the we have object AL. Inside the AL we have multiple values, right? Like a 10, Java, C. I will write that things here. Okay. First value we have, that is the 10. Then Java. Then 1.2. Then 1.2. Null. Java. This much value we have inside this object, right? This much value we have inside this object. What iterator will do? Iterator will point out to this our object. Okay, it is like a cursor. Okay, cursor will knows means like that. No, this is the cursor. I am moving this one. It will create one cursor like that, and it will act that cursor. Suppose this is the cursor. That is the first one. It will move to the. It will point out to this portion, that is the that portion is there, no, that is the empty portion. It will point out that empty portion first. Whenever we perform has next method, okay, whenever we perform has next method, it will return a boolean value. Which value it will be returned? That is the boolean means true or false. When JVM will come to this method, that is the hash next. So what it will be do, it will shift this pointer to the this element. Okay, on another step it will be moved. Which is the element here? That is the 10. It will be asked, it has any element or not? So it has element or not on this pointer? Yes, it has the pointer. So what it will be written here? That is the true. If this value is true, it will be come inside the while loop. It will come inside the while loop. For that, here we wrote that system.out.println and itr.next. So next is used to return the value. So which is the value here? 10. So it will be print the value here, right? It will print the value here. After printing the value, this cursor it move to the this empty part. Empty part is here, no, between that it will move to the empty part. Again it will be call this method itr dot has next. It will call again the method, that is the itr dot has next. When it will be called, that this cursor will move to the another portion, that is the Java, where it will ask to that it has any element or not. It has any element or not? True, right? So it will become here. It will come inside the while loop. Then again itr dot next. So what is the next value? It will print, that is the Java. Then again this will move to the empty space. Then again it is calling itr dot has next. This pointer will move to the another element like that C, right? Again this condition is true. Then it will move to the, no, not move, it will become to the system.out.println and it will print itr.next. And itr.next, that next method is returning the value. So which is the value this time? C. It will return that value. Suppose now this pointer is here on this line, that is the Java. Okay, it will return Java, and after that it will move to the another part like that empty space. Again this method will count itr dot as next. If any element is there or not, so this pointer will move to the downside, because any element is not there, it will not move to the downside because any element is not there. So what it will do, it will return false and it will come outside the while loop. Okay, it will come outside to the while loop. So that is the use of our iterator. This like our iterator will work. Okay, anyone have any doubt till here? This is the important point. This is the important thing iterator means.
That means when the iterator comes to the empty space, then it will goes to the while loop and checks the condition.
Yes, yes. When the condition is true, that time only it will come to the while loop. Otherwise, it will not come.
That means the space is empty or not, it will change.
Yes.
If
If
it
the
is
if the pointer knows that, right, it will pointer will return the true. If any value is there, it will be returned true. No. If the any value will not return, so it will return false, right? So it is checking that only. See, itr dot has next means it has any element or not. Right? It will check that, no, it has any element or not. If it has any element, so it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. Okay. What it?
So in between those objects, suppose we need some space like
Yeah. Here no. Here if you want any space and all,
Ah,
simply you can give with the help of this one, like.
then the loop starts from there. Stop there only.
No, 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 it will be not stop, it will be work. Because this thing, no, see, here is the 10, here is the Java, here is the C. So this value is this integer. But here it is not an integer, it is not a string, here it is not a float and all. It will consider as a object here. See here, if I remove this one and control space, see, add object. It is adding with the help of wrapper class.
Just leave with the code. Just leave with the codes.
Means empty
Empty
space, empty space. If we write here empty space also, so it will be considered.
uh,
So each
Okay.
element is considered as an object in
Yes,
this
bro.
list.
Yes, bro. It will be considered as an object as a list. After see, if I'm adding 10 here, so how it will be add? It will add with the help of wrapper class. So how? So one wrapper class is there for the integer. Okay, integer. Then it will create one variable and all like that. Okay, equals to new. Then integer it will be add. Here it will be add in like that, and it will be add these values into this one. This a will be added into the this one. Like that it will be add. So it is not a, it is not a means it is not a integer, it is not a string, it is not a character and all. These all are the objects only. Okay, these all are the objects only. Okay, got it till here. After that we have here inside the list there is a list iterator also. So what is the difference? Suppose if we come here and now we are writing here the list iterator. Is ringing the bell, bro? List iterator. Okay, now this time what we got, there is the list iterator. L-I-T-E-R. Okay, it's not a liter, that is the literator. Okay, after that it has the iterator have this, that is the three methods: as next, next, and the remove. But the if you see here, it have the has, next, and the has. Sorry, it is not showing. Ah, we are remove it. 1 minute. Al dot list iterator. That time I have imported the iterator. Okay, so you see here now list iterator. No, if I write like that, it, liter list iterator dot has. Here what are the method? Has next and has previous also. Has previous also, right? Hash code is an object method. Okay, has previous also and has next also. Means we can iterate the things in backward side also, inside the forward side also. But if you use iterator only, means we can iterate the value on the forward direction also only. Okay, so that is the difference between the list iterator and the iterator, and that is the difference between both are the thing, that is the list and the set. Suppose we have a list interface, we have a set interface. So whatever properties and behavior present inside the list interface, that will present inside the all the classes. Means array also add the values on the base of index. Array also not allow the duplicate elements. Sorry, array also allow the duplicate element here, right? This all the classes will also follow the insertion order. Same thing, right? Inside the set interface, if you talk about these things, so what it will be do? It will not allow the.
Duplicates only
It
one.
will follow the insertion order.
No.
No. The same thing if you see here inside the array list. This is the array list. And these are all the methods which are present inside the collection interface. Okay. These are all the methods which are present inside the collection interface. There is the add method we have, add all, remove all, remove if, retain all. Then size if you want to declare. Clear means if it will empty, it will if you want to empty your collection object, that time you can clear. If you want to contains all the methods which are present inside the collection object. So add method where it is present inside the collection. Inside the collection object, add method is present. Now we will see array list. Okay, what is meant by array list, and I will tell you also what is the some methods from here. That is how we will use the add all method, how we will use the remove method, how we will use the remove all method also. Okay. So first is the array list. Array list is a implemented class of the list interface which is present inside the java.util package. Just now we saw that, and from yesterday I'm telling that If you want to make the definition, how we will make that? If I ask you the curly, if I ask you about the array list, how will define that one? This one.
Implementation of
Array list is a implemented class of the list interface. If I ask you linked hash set means,
implementation of the set interface.
if I ask you tree set means,
Implementation of the
Sorted set.
sorted set. Tree set is a implemented class of the sorted set. Right. This is the easy way only. Right. So inside, if you see the syntax, see class array list implements list. By the hierarchy also we see that array list is implements the list. Same thing is wrote here, like class array list implements the list, and inside the array list we have many constructor and many methods also, and whatever methods present inside the list interface, that will come into the array list also, like add method, add all method, right? Array list is created on the basis of growable or the resizable array, means it will be grow or the shrink according to the element. If you talk about the array, if you have an element, see 1 2 3 4 5. If you have 5 elements, we can add into the array. But if you have 6 elements, can we able to do that? No. But inside the array list, if you have 5 element array also, and if you add sixth element also, means size is not fixed here. If you want to add many elements also, you can add the number of elements also inside the array list. Now if you move to the properties, these are the easy only. Array list are index based data structure, means it will add the values on the base of index. If we add first value, means on which index it will be at 0, then 1, then 2, like that it will be at, right? After that, array list can store different data types or heterogeneous type of data. How? String, then integer, char, but they all are added at here object. These are not are the, this is not a string, this is not a, all are object only, but we can add the heterogeneous type of elements. We can say that these are the elements here. Okay, and this is the object here. Inside the one or single object, we are adding the multiple elements. So that's why we are using the collection here, right? So inside the array list, we can add the different types of data, that is the heterogeneous type of data. After that, array list can store the duplicate values also. We just saw added java multiple times, so it is allowing that. If you add float value multiple times, it will allow that. Not the string and float. If you want to add the duplicate character value also, it will be allowed. Okay, any value if you want to add duplicate values, so it will be allowed. The list can store the any number of null values. If you want to add number of null value also, it will be allowed. If you add single also, it will be allowed. If you add number of null values also, it will be allowed. Okay, after that, array list follow the array list follow the insertion order, means whatever order we have added the elements, same time it will be store and the print the element. Okay, that is the meaning of the insertion order. After that, array list does not follow the sorting order, means ascending ascending order, right? It is not maintaining the ascending order. So we saw that here we have added the values also, but it is not maintaining the sorting order. Inside the list, it will be follow the sorting order. Okay, remember that thing. Inside the array list, no. Sorting means the ascending value, ascending or descending. So it is not following the both the things now. After that, array list are non-synchronized. Non-synchronized means synchronized we saw, no? If we have a single resource, suppose if we have a single resource here, and if we have a multiple threads, so what they will do? Non-synchronized means not overlap. See, if you have a single thread here, a single resource here, and if you have a 5 threads, so what they will do if you are non-synchronized?
each thread will
Yes. It will execute, 5 thread will execute same resource at the same time. We don't want like that. We face one problem, right? Which object which example we saw? Booking tickets, right? 3 people are sitting on the ground and all we saw, right? So by that you can remember that, okay? By the ticket booking app and all. These are the all the properties which are present inside the array list. Easy only, easy. Okay, tomorrow you have interview. Okay, so this is the array list. Now we will see some methods of the collection. So this is the add, then add on, removal also. So we saw this add method. Now we will try to see the remove methods, how we will add, how we will remove the element from the collection object. Simply I will remove this one. If you want to use the method remove, where it is present inside the collection, and collection is extended by the list, and list is implemented by the. So if you want to use that, how we will use that? Simply we have to create a object. With the help of object can be write remove, and what we need to do, either you can use the index or you can use the object. So this time I'm using the object. So simply I'm writing here Java. Okay, and if I print it here system dot out after removing that, so here, so what will be the output now? Java will disappear or not? Remove or not? Remove. One Java will remove. Where? This is the string only, no? Yes, that's why I asked. No, that's why I asked you. Like it will be removed or not. See, Java is not present here. That's why it is giving the error. Unresolved compilation problem. Okay, so what we need to do? No, it is method object in the type. I think we have to add here the index. It is not considering as the object. Simply we'll try to add the index here too.
13th line is showing.
Oh, sorry. Java. If I write like that, so it will not show the error. See, Java is removed. If you want to remove, if you want to know that this method has removed the element or not, what this method is saying, see, this what this method is returning. See, where is this method? See, public boolean remove. Means this method is returning one value, that is the boolean value. Simply we will come here and we will cut system dot out. Okay, and what inside this one. Okay, this if this method is remove this one, it will return true. Otherwise, false it is returning. Why? Because this Java is not present. If I write capital Java means both will be removed or single will be removed. Single, single it is removing. First it will be removed. If I add on the base of index, so it will be removed. If I add first index, then this one index, so it will be removed both the things. Okay. After that, if I add, we will try to add the index also here. That is the two I am adding here. Now we will see that it will be work sometime, it will be not work. See 2, it is removing the 1.2f from here. See 0, 1 and 2. And the second index, which is the value is there. So it is returning the value now. It is returning the value now. If you use the index, so it is it is returning the value. And if you are using the object means it is returning the boolean value. Boolean value it is returning. Okay, that is the thing. And if you want to add, suppose if I remove this one, this all the things if I remove. Okay, if you have this collection object one, if we have another collection object here, that is the new array list here, al2. Now if you want to add the values here, how we will add that? al2 al2 dot add, right? But if I want the same values that are here, I want same values here also. For that, what we will use? We have another method here, add all, and we have a add here collection object. Now we have two collection object now. So inside the al2, I want all the elements of the another collection, that is the al1 here. Sorry, al. So now if I want to print that system.out.println, and I am printing simply here al2. Okay, if I run this one, see both the values are added here. If I want to add this collection elements into the another collection, that time we are simply using the add all method. Okay, same like that. If we use remove all method means what happens is al. Okay, and if I run this one, means whatever elements are present means here, not elements are there, no elements are there. First we will add that, element. Okay, and after that we will try to remove that element al2 that remove all. Okay, al1 in system.out, and here we will write here, this is the before and this is the after. Okay, three times it will be print. First al, then al2 before removing element, and after that after removing. Run this one. See, first we have a first collection object, second collection object, adding all the elements of the first collection object into the second collection object. After that, remove all. Okay, remove all. Suppose we have here we have added another value also. Al2 dot add, and simply I am adding here the another thing, that is the Python I am trying to add. So now Python will be removed or not? Python will be removed or not? No. See, whatever element present here, and if you use removal method, so whatever element present inside the collection object, that thing only it will remove from the second thing. Python is not here, that's why it is not removing the Python here. Okay, after that contains methods also we have. Contains method means that element is present or not, it will be indicate that if that element is present there, so it will return true. If it is that element is not present there, means false. System dot out simple will write here, al dot contains. Okay, any element we want, so some this time 1.2 f I'm writing here. So now if I run this one, 1.2 is there, is not, so it is returning true. Suppose I am writing here 12, now false it is written. These are the methods which are present inside the collection object. After that, clear method is also there. Okay, so clear method means system dot out, sorry, al dot clear. You can write into the system dot out dot println, because clear method not returning anything. Okay, after that system dot out, again I am writing here, I am writing here, this contains, we will remove that. Okay, it will be here, it will be print the collection object. After that al dot clear, so what it will do, it will remove all the elements from the collection object. Simply if I run this one, see, it is removed all the elements from the collection object. Okay, so this is the thing for today. Tomorrow we will see the another methods which are present inside the collection object. Okay, removal means suppose we have elements inside the collection one object. If you want to remove same object from the another collection object, that time we are using the removal. Okay, anyone have any doubt till here? Anyone have any doubt? Okay, so tomorrow we will see what is linked list stack vector. After that we will see the set. Easy only, no? Properties and all are easy or hard? Same thing if you see this, if you see the linked list also, see here, linked list are the index based data structure. Linked list can store different types of heterogeneous values, duplicate values, then the multiple number of null values, insertion order, sorting order, and the non-synchronous. Same thing if you see here also inside the vector, see, only one first point will be different. Okay, here vector also can inside the vector also we can add the heterogeneous type of data, then duplicate element, multiple types of null values, insertion order, sorting order, but here is the synchronous, right? After that, if you see this one stack also, inside the stack there are two three properties also. No, these are not the properties, these are same properties are here also in not the set interface, no? Properties of stack. Inside the stack, we have these properties also, and we have this method inside the stack also. Push, pop, pick, and all. Okay, these are all easy only. So we will see that in the next chapter, next session. Okay, that's it for today, guys. And today's assignment is that you